to my new studio. So for my craft office, I actually had a idea before for my other apartment to do this particular configuration where I have two desks side by side, and then I have the the pegboards, the IKEA pegboards on top. I have four, and they fit perfectly on top of these particular Alex units. And then I was going to have these boxel shelving units. They're adjustable shelving units for the top. But after I realized that I'm going to have to move, this particular system just never really stood out. It never really came to fruition. It never came to fruition. And so I needed to come up with a different plan. And I had some ideas about the size of this particular room. So it's approximately 18 by 12 feet, which is my new room. So I came up with some ideas before I actually moved in. And I'll tell you, some of those ideas didn't actually work because the measurements of the room isn't exactly 18 feet. I think it's more like 17 and a half. So here is the config. So one thing that I had is that the door actually hits this desk. So I couldn't keep it here, and I couldn't put it here because these doors need to be open for the Besta unit, so I can at least open them and get to it. I mean, I could crack it open and get to a little bit of it, but I really wanted them to open all the way. So I had to get rid of one of my lemon units and just keep to the two. So I got rid of this, and then I moved everything down. I moved the Alex here, and then there's one here. And so I sit just between them, which is a little bit cramped. It's not too bad. And then I use this for all of my crafts and videos. So also I have the Besta units, which they fit perfectly here. I moved them close to this door, which is the bathroom. And then this goes out to the kitchen. So I have a little bit of space here, which I plan to put like a table so I can throw keys and things and office things that I might need coming in and out of this office door. So here's the Besta units. It goes all the way across. Now this was assuming that the entire floor plan was 18 feet. It wasn't, so I had to get rid of the small half unit right here. So it's really just these. I decided to do 3 across and 3 up on the pegboards. So instead of it being 4 across, 1 up, I just took 1, and then I made it so that it's 6 total. I need 2 more of the pegboards to really fill the space that I have. I only have 4 of them. So they are going to go right here, all 6. And then I'm going to use Billy glass book shelves and get some wall hanging units and put them on here. And there's going to be, well, originally there's going to be 6 shelves of the glass shelves, but I think I switched it to 4 because I had to get rid of this unit here because the space just wasn't big enough. I have names of some Behr paints that I had liked when I first did this. I've since changed my mind. I'm going to do countertops on here, and I'm going to paint them a different color because I don't like the countertop colors that they have. So I'm going to pick the cheapest countertops and then paint it. I have my 3D printer, I have my future laser printer, and my future circuit maker, and then I have my printer. Right now in the circuit maker area, I have a ironing mat so that I can do my sewing, so I can go sewing. And so I have this little triangle where I can work. So that's what it looks like there. So here are some of my inspo. I had to put my circuit maker. I really want this mint circuit maker. I don't have one yet, but I've been wanting one for a very long time. Same thing with the glow forge. I really want one. I already have the curtains and the curtain rod, so I bought these. I changed my mind on the pink chair. Currently I have a leather chair that's more temporary. And then I have my 3 Billy bookcases, which I'm going to use the black doors. I'm going to paint them black. This is the black brown door, but I'm probably going to end up buying the white ones and then paint them with chalk paint so that I can write on them if I wanted to. It's just an idea. I thought it was kind of nice. They don't sell this ash brown anymore, and I would have loved to have the ash brown doors across it, but because this is a sold out piece, and I was lucky to find 2 more units on the Facebook marketplace because I only had the one, and I also had the extension to it, and so I took the extension off so that they're all the same height. And I have the current middle one has the ash brown doors, which I'm just going to paint black, buy 4 more, and then paint them all black so that it's nice black and brown. I was going to paint them this particular brown, and I'll be right back and I'll show you. So I was going to paint them this particular brown, which looks like this. And as you can see, it looks nice on paper, but when I hold it to the Besta unit, this is just way too light. I need something darker. And this one's still a little bit tacky. Probably put too much paint on it. But I gave this 3 coats because I thought I could make it darker, because I wasn't sure if it was just the transparency of the paint, because it's Liquitex spray paint, which is actually cheaper than Krylon, and I was really surprised. And I love it. I mean, I love Liquitex paint as a medium, or as a brand for when it comes to acrylics. And so when I saw the spray paint, it was my first time seeing it, and I just loved it. So I got that. Now for these lemon tabletops, which I know I'm saying that wrong, instead of doing the odor tail, I'm actually going to do this color. It's really close to the odor tail. It's actually really close to the carpet color if you look down here. I mean, it's a little bit lighter, but it comes out being like a skin color, which for some reason has like hair. And it's really, really nice. I love it. It's just a very subtle color, and I think it would look good instead of these tabletops that are white, using this color. I think that would look lovely. And then maybe painting the units underneath that brown, so you get something kind of like that. I'm not sure. I might leave them white because I do kind of like it. What do you think? Should I leave the Alex Joy units white and paint the tabletop the peachy skin color, or should I paint them brown and have that kind of contrast going on? I don't know. Put something in the comments. I'm really curious because I really can't decide. I love them both very, very much. So I'm gonna sit on it. We'll see. So on the Billy bookcase, the Besta bookcases, sorry, I have my little plan here. So we have all of the Besta units across. We have the double extended plus the double single. These are what I call them. They're not the actual names. They actually have dimensions, but I call them the double tall and the double single short. So these are all units, and there's 4 across. Now ignoring this one because those didn't fit. There's 4 across of the double tall extended units, and then there are 4 across of the double short units. And then there's the pegboards, which is 6 by 6. And then I have these light fixtures, which is this light fixture here from IKEA. And I'm just going to run the wires down and hide it behind the Besta units. Then I'm going to use brass wall mounts with the glass Billy bookcase shelves. And of course, it's only going to be 4, so I was correct. There's 4 instead of 6. And I'm not going to paint the back of the, I'm not going to paint the walls, mainly because this is a rental unit, but also because I kind of like the beige color that's there. It's very subtle and it's very nice, so I'm really enjoying it. So here's this. There's the Billy Glass. It's going to be brass. Oh yeah, and I have the brass knobs and the wooden legs. So I actually added wooden legs to the Billy units, and I'm going to add brass knobs, and I'll give you a second to show that. What else is here? Oh, the spotlights are for the Billy units, but I'm probably not going to put spotlights inside the bookshelves. And then this is the list of things that I have, things that I need. So real quick, this is how it looks with the brass knobs, the brass gold knobs. I'm going to put them like offset right here. And then, I mean, look how nice it is. It's very subtle. It's very, very chic, and I love it. So that's that. And then if we go and we look down here, we have the modern legs, which I didn't like the white legs or the chrome legs that they had offered. I really wanted some legs that were just very, it's more mid-century, I think, but because they're so short, it doesn't look mid-century. On my table here, I have this Liquitex spray paint that I was talking about. I really like these colors. These are the colors I picked out. They were $7 a canister, so I was really happy. I love these colors. I have, this is the brown that I was thinking of doing the Alex units in. And then this is the tabletop that I'm going to do well, I've totally lost my train of thought because I was going to paint this the tabletop. So if you put them all together nicely, you can see the sort of color palette I want to have for this room. And it's very vibrant, very neutral. I mean, how do you have vibrant neutral? Well, you do neutral colors that you have, like, these are not pure saturated colors. They're actually tinted colors, and they're tinted a little gray. I mean, tint means gray, but anyway, I digress. So they're tinted, they're not pure rainbowish colors. They're muted, but they still, when you put them across these browns, they show as vibrant because, I mean, for one, the white balance on this camera is really bringing them out a little bit more than what it shows in person, but it's really pretty and I'm really happy with them. So in all of this entire studio makeover is going to be $3,000. Like, and I don't have that to spend. So this is not going to be a big, I'm going to spend $3,000 and be like, whoop-de-doo, I got a nice, really big studio. No, fortunately, I am not that type of person. I just don't have that liquidation, as you can say. So what I'm going to do is do a bunch of little videos. So this is the before, welcome. And now we're going to do a bunch of little videos throughout the next couple of months of little things that I want to update. So we're going to do things piece by piece, and I'll show you what it was, what it cost, and maybe you can grab some ideas from it. I really want to see if, I mean, even if you have like suggestions of what I should change, let me know. I really want to know. I changed so many ideas and made so many different configurations, but if you have an idea of like where I should put something, let me know, because I want to be inspired, and you guys help me stay inspired. And I want to show you guys what I'm doing, and like I showed you my plan, but that isn't 100%. It's not written in stone. It's just my plan, and as I work in the space, my plan is going to change. So so we have an initial idea. This is what I plan to do, and I'm going to probably spend some money every month. I get paid twice a month, so I'm going to spend some money every month going towards my craft room office, and then another is going towards my shops. So I'm giving you a little update on my doll channel because this is all doll related items. I did do a moving vlog. If you'd like to see, there's another video in my other channel if you'd like to go check it out. I'd really appreciate it. It's a very slim channel. It doesn't have many videos right now because I just wasn't getting the same amount of viewership or interactions with people. Coming up on this channel, I had a viewer actually add a comment where they want a particular pattern. So I developed this pattern for making a pleated skirt for that particular viewer, and it's going to come up probably next week. So look forward to that. I'm really excited. I have so many things going on. I have so many possibilities. Being in this new room, this large room, just makes me feel so happy and creative. Like I was cramped in my other room. I mean, it was still a master room, but the way I had everything was just cramping my creative process because I needed art supplies, but art supplies was in the living room because my TV unit carried all of my art supplies. Now all of that supplies are in the same room that I created. So those things that I have in those bins, those white bins, which I didn't show you, but there's white bins inside the Bestie unit, and like at least all of the ones with the walnut doors are filled to the brim with art supplies that I don't really touch because they've always been in the living room. And if they're not in my creative studio, my creative space, they get forgotten. And so I'm really upset that, you know, that I have so many things that I didn't know I have. But on a bright side, it's all in the same room now. I am really excited how this is going to go. I can't wait to have like a wall of Besta units with shelves, like, because then it will leave me with like a long countertop, and on that countertop I can have like all of my beautiful things, like my printers. I could put a printer press. I could do all kinds of cool things and just put all kinds of things on it that I can easily access and display. And like, I'm flailing, I'm getting so excited. I am just really happy, and I hope you're happy watching this and enjoying my excitement because I wanted to share it with you guys. I really hope that, you know, you really like this video. I am a little bit all over the place most of the days, but I'm glad you sit through this and suffered through this with me. And if you like this video, of course, don't forget to give it a like. If you have any comments, which I'm more than receptible for, because I want to hear what you have to say. And if you want to see more videos, whether it's just to watch me flail around with these small vlogs or these long vlogs, and or just getting free patterns, just, you know, be a subscriber, be a person that joins the little group of creative 404ers. That's why I call my name Creative 404 Artist Not Found, because I am like so far, I'm like all over the place. I'm the typical artist. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. I love you. Be a kind human. Enjoy life. Enjoy today, because it's going to be a good day. And I love you. Bye bye now.